Title: I got a call from a cop. Your wife's in the ER. We found her with her lover. When I arrived, the doctor came up to me and said, "Sir, please sit down. What you're about to see might shock you." My heart sank. Then he pulled back the sheet covering my wife's bed. The cop's voice was steady, too steady. "Sir, your wife is in the ER. We found her with another man." I was standing in my kitchen, counting breaths I didn't need to count. The clock ticked like it knew something I didn't. I thanked him, hung up, put my keys in my pocket, left the lights on. I wanted the house awake when I came back alone. The hospital swallowed me whole, white light, rubber soles squeaking. A doctor intercepted me before I reached her room. "Sir, please sit down," he said. I didn't. I braced my hand against the wall. "What you're about to see might shock you." He pulled back the curtain, then the sheet. My knees hit the floor before my thoughts did. Machines sang around her like a choir that didn't believe in mercy. Bruises, tubes, the space beside her bed, creased, unmistakable, where someone else had been. Is it even possible to get her out of this?" I asked. The words tasted borrowed. The doctor leaned in, lowered his voice. "Sir, there's something more you need to know." That's when the noise in my head went quiet. Silence isn't peace, it's focus. We didn't start like this. We started clean. Sunday mornings, shared playlists, her head on my shoulder during movies she pretended not to like. She was careful with me then. I mistook careful for faithful. I built a life with her brick by brick, trusted the alignment, the way she laughed at my bad jokes, the way she held my arm when crossing streets as if traffic were the real danger. I worked late. She kissed me goodbye like a ritual, said she missed me before I left, said it again before I came home. Consistency is a convincing liar. The signs were small, a new passcode, a sudden interest in the gym at night, perfume that didn't belong to our mornings. I saw them all, I just didn't bleed yet. The truth landed without drama, a hotel receipt tucked into a book she never read. Tuesday, it's always Tuesday. I didn't confront her. Confrontation is a gift. I don't give gifts to thieves. Pain burned, then cooled, then sharpened. Planning feels like prayer if you do it long enough. I watched without being seen, locations, patterns, names. I hired someone who spoke in bullet points and delivered in facts. Screenshots stacked like evidence bricks. Bank statements told stories she couldn't keep straight. I met a lawyer in a room with no windows. We moved money like shadows, trusts, locks, contingencies. I learned the pleasure of preparation. It doesn't make noise. At home I played my part. Dinner, smiles, a hand on her back. I listened to her lie with the ease of someone who thought the board was hers. Then the call came. Not from me, from fate. The crash wasn't my design. Rain, speed, a man who ran. She didn't die, she broke, enough to reveal what hiding couldn't. The doctor showed me charts, toxicology, prescriptions filled under another name. Then he said it. "She's pregnant," he whispered, "and the timeline doesn't match." I nodded like a husband. Inside, a lock clicked open. She woke to me at her side. Tears, apologies, my name said like a rope thrown from a burning building. "I know," I said. I meant everything. The machine kept time while the world corrected itself. I filed first, quietly. Insurance flagged accounts she thought were invisible. The investigator's report found its way to the right desks. His employer received timestamps. His wife received truth. He lost his job, then his marriage, then his confidence. I never met him. I didn't need to. She learned in pieces. Papers delivered, accounts frozen, friends asking questions she couldn't answer without collapsing. The confrontation was private. A room, a folder. I placed it on her tray like an offering. Page by page the color left her face. "You planned this," she said. "No," I said. "I finished it." She tried to rewrite us. She reached for my hand. I stepped back. "I loved you," I told her. "That's why I paid attention."
I left before she could bargain. The divorce ended without spectacle. The house stayed mine. Silence chose me over pity. The pregnancy ended on its own. Complications. The doctor spoke softly. Irony doesn't need volume. I didn't feel relief. I felt alignment. Now I sit where the truth fits. No lies humming in the walls. No ticking clock accusing me of missing something. Betrayal taught me to be still. Justice taught me to be patient. I didn't ruin her life. I stopped protecting the lies that were ruining mine, and that was enough.